Another WEF shill by the name of Paschal Donohoe has now resigned from his position as Minister for Finance, I believe. He has taken up a new job at the World Bank. This is what our Irish government do, guys. They don't work for you, the Irish public. They work for the big elites in government and, of course, the EU, the UN, and the NGOs. They're just doing it for money and to destroy the country. And they have destroyed the country over the last few years. He was the Minister for Finance. We've seen a massive inflation over the last 10 years, I believe. He's been in charge of the budgets of this country, he said. And the budget has been getting worse every single year. Putting higher taxes on alcohol, cigarettes, like that's going to do anything. Completely destroying the country through and through. The economy couldn't be worse in this country for people. Price of food has gone up. Price of petrol has gone up. Completely destroyed this country, Paschal Donohoe has. Also, I never trust a man with a lisp. A lisp.
2014, with much of this time as Minister for Finance and Minister for Public Expenditure. In these offices, my aim has been to build a better and fairer Ireland through careful management of our economy and our public finances.
Oh, you bollocks.
I have done my utmost to discharge this duty in the long-term interests of our people.
Oh my God. And it's funny how he says it, guys. You know, listen to what they're saying, guys. You know, break that steel trap that the government and the mainstream media has put on you over the last 20 years. He says that he's doing it all for the public, for the Irish public. I'm doing it for you. He's not, guys. He doesn't care. He's making sure to mention that because he knows he only did it for himself, guys, and to make loads of money and to go to the EU, to go higher, to get a pay raise, to get a flipping job raise, a promotion. Doesn't matter if he did a shit job. Of course he did. Everybody knows that.
Through 10 budgets, I played my role in supporting our economy and our people through the challenges of Brexit, the COVID pandemic, reforming of international taxation, and the effects of soaring inflation. When I began this work,
inflation under him has been absolutely astronomical, the most we've ever seen in the history of this country, by the way.
Our deficit stood at €2.1 billion. In budget 2026, we project a general government surplus of €8.4 billion, with €24 billion due to be saved in our two national wealth funds by next year.
Which, by the way, the National Wealth Fund, you, the public of Ireland, will never see any of that. The homeless people won't get it. You won't see it. Doesn't matter. You'll be broke forever and they'll be rich forever.
2.13 million people were working in our economy in 2016. This now stands at 2.8 million people. 681,000 more people at work. And debt as a share of our national income was at 116%. It is now at 67%.
So 700,000 people have got jobs in Ireland over the last 10 years. How do you think they got those jobs, lads? Okay? I'm not going to say it, but illegal immigration. Okay? They all just look for that next job after they destroyed the country. They never get fired or get sort of investigated by the Gardaí. All they do is keep getting promoted. It's what happened after the 9/11 attacks. Everybody gets promoted because then nobody can be investigated for that position that they were doing previously. It's a win-win situation for the scumbag government. And speculation now from Gavin Riley, a left-wing lunatic, says that Simon Harris himself will take up the Department of Finance. Once again, just idiot to idiot, just moving people around. It's like when the Catholic Church were moving around the pedophiles. You know, just moving people around from job to job. So you don't know, wait, when did we lose billions in this fund? When did we lose? You know, we're going to have to start calling the Irish government, the Department of Finance, the Pentagon. Okay, you know the Pentagon in the USA? Before the 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld came on TV saying that they're missing $3 trillion from the Pentagon budget. We don't know where all this money went. Same thing we're going to have to call the Irish government. Just call the Irish government the Pentagon from now on. Okay, we're missing all this money. Millions upon billions is missing. And where did it go? We don't know. We don't know. It's gone though. And to be perfectly honest, the overall sentiment of the Irish public of the country is a disaster. Look at this lady here. She says Ireland has gone to the dogs. Completely disgusting to see an little old Irish lady here beating heart of the nation. This lady right here, who she's seen the country for many, many years, 50 years, develop and grow, to now being destroyed by the Irish government.
Know what's going on in Ireland? Just exactly what is happening?
Ireland has gone to the dogs. It's just not our country anymore. It's horrible. You don't feel safe walking the streets. I certainly don't, and I was born and reared in Dublin.
Yep.
I wouldn't feel safe. I don't like me children going out. I don't like me grandchildren going out. But it's not safe. It's gone to the dogs. It really is.
And how has it gone to the dogs?
Because he let too much immigrants in, and not the right ones, unfettered ones.
Yep.
There's not the right ones. What's down here there's nothing wrong with them. They could be fighting in a war, but they're not. But they're just getting money, that's all.
What do the immigrants get here?
Oh, they get plenty. Now one man, a Romanian man, buys off me, and he told me that in their country they get paid for one children's allowance. They get paid for as many as they have here, 10. They're coming from England over here now.
Yeah, that's a big issue. I talk about that all the time in Eastern Europe. In Ireland, we have 20,000 Roman gypsies. Most of them aren't working. I think over 90% of them aren't working. They're getting paid €750. We've seen a guy's pay slip a few months ago. €750 per week, guys, for their dole, for their welfare. So you, the Irish people, are paying their taxes. Just wait until there's no Irish people left anymore to pay the taxes of these people. See what happens then.
Coming from the north, down there, over here because getting more money.
Yeah, and most of the immigrants fly over and they flood into the Ireland from the UK, so.
You get plenty, to get well looked after. I pay me taxes, I'm paying for these people to be here, and they're flaunting it in front of me every day, just standing around doing nothing, drinking and fighting.
I love it. Perfectly well said. You know, she's paying her taxes for these Roman gypsies to be here to drink and fight and take the welfare off her. Imagine that, guys. Beautiful little Irish lady here saying that she's paying the taxes for these people. Imagine that, guys. I cannot wait, guys. The public is finally waking up to the shit that's happening in this country. And this is all straight out of the Marxist, far left, communist, woke playbook. Here we have a Dublin City Council post today. In the entire post, they don't mention Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. Okay, they're doing everything now in this country to just appease foreigners. And that's what's wrong with modern Ireland. They don't put Ireland first. They don't put the Irish first. They just do everything to appease people that aren't from here. Join us at Moore Street Market, November 2nd, for good, steamy, hot food, fresh produce, and vibrant array of crafts and handmade gifts. Families can enjoy face painting and a special visit from Santa, bringing extra magic for the little ones. So, in nowhere in this post do they talk about Christmas. They don't care about Christmas. They're trying to eradicate religion, guys. That's the neo-Marxist playbook. Okay, they hate religion. They hate organized religion. Anything to do with actual sovereignty of the country, of the nation, of the people. They want it all destroyed. They want it all gone. They want this globalist shithole that we have now. And of course, speaking of mass illegal immigration, we have Labour here, the woke lefties, talking about how that she doesn't think immigration is too high. But she's out of touch with 82% of the nation because 82% of people actually voted and said in a poll in a recent study that they think that immigration is too high. 82% of people. She is the minority. Most people in this country, 4 out of 5 people, believe that it is too high. But we still have nutcases like this woke lesbian who think that it's low, that immigration is good.
We have no time for dog whistle talk and rhetoric on migration, and we'll be absolutely clear that's a red line. It's a personal issue for me as the granddaughter of immigrants to this country, and I really believe we have to absolutely stand firm against the politics of the far right, against the politics of hate, and we need to be really clear on migration policy. I was horrified, frankly, at the Taoiseach's recent comments on migration, not fact-based, not evidence-based, and conflating really in a dangerous manner, I believe.
You may say that, but many voters would welcome a
I would just stop you, bollocks. Get out of my country. Listen, guys, she's the great-granddaughter of immigrants. Okay, big deal. Great stuff. And why do you have a British accent? Why is her accent British, lads? Oh, man, I don't even get these people. You have rich aristocrat elites, bourgeoisie in the Irish government that are saying, flood the country with more immigrants? Is she completely crazy? I think she is. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you want to support me, hit the join link underneath the video. For just €3 per month, can help support me push back against the mainstream media so I can help support you guys. Because every single day we're fighting this war, and this war is not going to end until we win, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one, lads. Peace.